everybody. I am Mr. Suzanne, and today I'm going to be talking to you about a fart fetish. What is it? Where does it come from? What is it all about? So, a proctophilia is actually the proper term for a fart fetish, which is actually a real thing. There are people who are sexually turned on and stimulated by somebody that farts. So there's 4 real reasons why fart fetishes exist, what they have to do with, and why they come forward in a person. So everybody knows that farting is one of those things that's embarrassing, kind of disgusting, shameful. It's not something we're supposed to do, even though we all do it. So part of the turn on for a person who has a fart fetish is the fact that I'm doing something that's extremely shameful and disgusting, and I'm doing it in a safe place with them. So that is the fetish for them. The other reason, or another reason, would be that they actually like the smell. There are some people whose olfactory senses, so their sense of smell, they actually do enjoy the smell of a fart. And so that's what stimulates them, is the actual arousal comes from the way that a fart smells. More so than not, my clients are in this third category, which is a humiliation of it. So to feel like you're beneath somebody, that you're sort of subjected to their farts, that you have to inhale their farts or sniff their farts, and you're made to do so is pretty embarrassing to them and humiliating for them. And so there's a power dynamic there. So I have the upper hand, and they're forced to sort of, to be subjected to whatever comes out of me. And in this case, it's farts, and so they're made to smell them. So it's the humiliation behind that that creates the fetish. And then, of course, along with that is the shame of it, right? So shame can become a very powerful erotic turn-on for people. That's why there's other fantasies like degradation, humiliation, even cuckolding to a certain degree can be based on shame. So, and then last but not least is the intimacy of it. So you can admit that in a lot of relationships, you kind of reach a milestone when you first fart in front of a new partner. And so it's sort of that thought that, oh, we're close enough now, you're comfortable enough with me now that we can fart in front of each other. And so it's a very intimate dynamic suddenly that comes about there once you've gotten to that point of a relationship where that is okay and where you're doing that around each other. So those are the 4 reasons why fart fetishes exist. And a lot of the time it is something that is ingrained from a young age, especially with like the sensory part of things, enjoying the smell of it. But more so than not, it's just really and truly the taboo of it all. It is a taboo act. This is why I get so many more views on my fart fetish videos than I do on any other video that I make. So people often wonder, like, what are you doing? Why are you making these types of videos on YouTube? And they are strictly and 100% for my fart fetish fans. And yes, I realize I get a lot of people that see my videos and start to laugh, or they're disgusted and they're saying, ew, that's gross. But there is somewhat of a turn on in that to people who can develop a fart fetish based on exactly what I just said. The fact that I'm doing it and it's an embarrassing thing to do. It's not something you typically would see somebody doing or have somebody do, and yet I'm doing it in a safe place with somebody when I'm connecting with them online for an online session, or seeing them in person, for example, which is few and far between, but still, again, it's a safe place to explore their fetishes and not have the social stigma around it, but yet they still feel that feeling of embarrassment, shame, like how taboo it is, and the fact that I'm doing it with them is a huge arousal. So yeah, that's what a fart fetish is really and truly all about. And yes, they definitely exist. I have a fair amount of fart fetish fans and clients that contact me regularly for sessions to do with farting. I also sell farting videos, and I've just recently started to sell my farts in a jar. So yes, the smell of my farts, I literally fart into a jar and I cap it off, and I continue to do that for a while until I've bottled up enough farts. And And then I send that jar across Canada or wherever it's been ordered from, so that the person, when they first get their jar, they can open it and get that nice, genuine smell of my farts. So that would be probably for the people that have the sensory turn on to farts. Anyways, that is pretty much the fart fetish explained in the nutshell. So it is a real thing. It's not something I made up, and I'm not just doing it for views, although I very much appreciate your views. And even more so, if you like my videos and you appreciate some of the content that I make, please do hit the subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. It shows me that you enjoy my content and what I make for you guys online here. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope that gives you a further enlightenment or explanation on the taboo of the fart fetish. It's a real thing. Have a great day. Bye-bye.